Shalom. I'm the priest Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Elohim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect, man. All right, Shalom. And this is going to be a real quick lesson through the spirit. Right now, I'm just waiting on brothers to fall in, and we're about to hold camp. And, just through the spirit, just wanted to, do a quick lesson through the spirit, ultimately just to, get my spiritual juices flowing, so to speak, man. Get that blood flowing and pretty much, just preparing to bring it out. But, like I said, quick lesson through the spirit, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, man. I want to start in 2nd Esdras 15:1 because ultimately the most important thing to be talking about right now is the prophecies, man. We're seeing these prophecies heat up more and more and more. I was reading this article. Well, I was actually watching a video that the elder Ishiar from the GMS Charlotte camp, which pretty much we're affiliates of GMS Charlotte. We're an extension of GMS Charlotte. Speaking about GMS South Carolina Midlands, we're ultimately an extension of GMS Charlotte. That's where we started at. And just through the spirit, all of us brothers that are teaching in South Carolina, that was a part of GMS Charlotte. All of us lived in South Carolina. So once we got to a point to where we can hold our own, the Lord put the spirit on Elder Ishiar to tell us to hold it down here in South Carolina. But we are still affiliated with GMS Charlotte. But anyways, nonetheless, I was watching a lesson that Elder Ishiar, the head of GMS Charlotte, made, and he was going in on Russia and pretty much going into how this World War III is heating up, man. Right? Because you had Vladimir Putin. He held a meeting with Kim Jong-un, and all of it is biblical prophecy, man. Okay, we're seeing how these nations are coming together to get ready to launch missiles upon Babylon the Great. Because when it comes to America, that's how this place is going to be taken out, man. You see? But 2nd Esdras 15:1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. And who is the Lord's people? The Israelites, right? Which are you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. We are the Lord's chosen people. And how do we know that? First and foremost, when you go into the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, from the 15th verse all the way down to the 68th verse, right? Those curses don't fit any other nation besides so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, man. We fit those curses. Not those small hats that are over there in the land of Israel right now. They don't fit the curses. Okay, we fit those curses. Okay. And also, speaking about us current brothers that's teaching this truth, how do we know that we're Hebrew Israelites? Well, according to Romans, the 8th chapter and the 16th verse, it's all about the spirit, man. We can't trace our lineage back to being Hebrew Israelites, but the Lord has given us signs and key indicators of who we are, man. All right. And it's all about the faith, and it's all about the spirit. We don't care about trying to prove that we're the Hebrew Israelites. We're done with that, man, trying to prove who we are. It's all about the spirit. We believe, and that's all that matters, man, because it's all about faith. We don't give a damn about the gainsayers and the people who's questioning us calling ourselves Hebrew Israelites, man. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, the Israelites, the words of prophecy. Okay, and the words of prophecy is very important. When you go to Revelation, 19:10? Revelation 19:10 is going to tell you how important prophecy is, man. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Salakia, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So it's all about the prophecies, man. Okay, that's and when you prophesy and when you're constantly speaking about the prophecies, you're in the right spirit. You're in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. See, a lot of these other camps, they don't speak about the prophecies, and when they do speak about the prophecies, they don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shai on them to actually interpret the prophecies the correct way, man. Okay, these other camps, you see them adding and taking away from the scriptures, and I'm mainly speaking about the heads of these other camps, because the rest of their congregation, they're just following the heads of those camps, man. But these other camp leaders in these other camps, they're going off, whether they sold out, which majority of them did, or whether they just are sincerely wrong. You cannot add or take away from the scriptures, man, and you got to speak about the prophecies, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the Lord actually speaks through his prophets, man. Okay, so when people see us on the highways and byways and they want to come against us and they're talking all of their trash and whatnot, they're not really talking to us, man. They're really coming up against the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son. And that's not going to bode well for them, man. Okay. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, the Holy Scriptures. Okay. The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are faithful and true. And now it's being manifested that this is the truth, man. Okay. When you go to 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, it says what? It says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning, 2nd Esdras 9:5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? The end is manifesting. The end of what? Esau, Edom's rulership. That's what's going on. See, this devil's rulership is, you see, I'm gonna have to call that brother back, which I'm about to wrap it up. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. Like I said, man, this is through the spirit, real quick. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? So at the end of the day, we're at the end of Esau, Edom's rulership. See, he was blessed. When you go to Genesis, the 27th chapter, he was blessed. He had a certain blessing that was given unto him through Isaac, right? And that was dominion pretty much over the earth and the sword. Esau used his sword to gain, his dominion over the earth. And now he's at the end of his blessing. You see? It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. See, now it's our time to rule. So that's why the Lord has his prophets out here prophesying, man. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You see that? So all these gainsayers and non-believers, they're going to die. You see, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what's coming, man. A whole lot of death, destruction, famine. And this is how this place is going out. And I'm going to end off on this. 2nd Esdras 16 and 8, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. And we're seeing all of this beginning to take formation, man, getting ready to come to pass. And the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Yeah, the beginning of evils, man. A lot of evils, which that means bad time. A lot of bad times is coming to this place. I'll end off on this right here. 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that dwell in the latter time. For many great miseries that shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And it's still June. It's still so-called Pride Month, man. So how you think the Lord feels about that? So the Lord is allowing all of these wicked ass people to be as wicked as possible, to be as proud as possible. And the Lord is getting ready to bring them down, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, but everybody that wants to follow behind this devil. Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.